Hi, folks. How are you? My name's Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab. I'm also a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper Notions Pack and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. And so just want to say hi, folks. This is faux live. I will tell you that. I'm actually in the office today. Hopefully, I'm able to be in the comments. I don't know if I have lunch stuff or not. But anyway, hopefully you'll hang out. We are working on Mr. Squirrel, our little thief. Um, and so he's stealing sunflower seeds. So I hope you all are having an amazing Thursday. Come along. This is 20 minutes of paint with me. Grab your brushes, grab some paint, grab something to paint on, and come along and paint with me for 20 minutes to be 95% better. It's based on the rule of 100, which states if you do something for 18 minutes a day, you'll be 95% better than anyone in your field. I say if we do something for 20 minutes a day, because we do this Monday through Friday, we'll be 95% better than when we started. We're actually on day 65. It's hard to believe, but we are here and it is awesome. And here is where we are at, and we're working on Mr. Squirrel, Squirrely Squirrel. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get us turned down and get us started. And so we've got a couple of things to correct, but other than that, I think we are doing pretty good on this guy. And so we're just going to get right into it because technically this is Wednesday. Technically, I just got off of my live, but you're seeing this on Thursday. I love that I can do this because I love that I can stay consistent and be with you all. This is just me loving on you and appreciating you and bringing you along for a fun time of just chatting and painting and sharing the things that we love together. So but anyway, we're going to go ahead and get our squirrel in here. I want to separate his face from his body. We've got some eye issues we need to work on, and then we'll just keep on. Guys, when you run into structural issues with your piece, stop. Don't stop. I don't mean like stop, not correct them, but don't go forward. Stop, correct the structural problems, and then go forward. So we've got some issues with the eyes. These eyes, they look a little bit on the alien side. He does have eyes on the side of his head, but he doesn't have alien eyes. And so we need to address the issue we've got going on. If we want this to look like a squirrel, we've got to address that issue we have going on with our eyeballs, okay? So I'm gonna just start to fan them in just a little bit. I do want them to be larger than life, right? But I don't want them to be like, these look like they're from aliens. And so squirrels have round eyes. So we want to make sure that we are rounding those eyes, but they're also on the side of their head, okay? So they're not like this elongated alien eye like I have over here. They're more like this that I have corrected. And so that's what we want to do, is we want to make sure structurally we have addressed that issue. And so we still want them on the side of their head. We do not want to bring them over into the front of their head. We want them looking more from the side, but we need to also make sure that they are round and they're the right structure. So we are correcting a couple of minor issues with their eyeballs here. And so we can do this pretty easy. just paint over, and we can correct those problems with minimal changes to our piece. Okay. And so I am using a little bit of brown, just a little bit of like a light tan brown to do this. And then I'm going to come back, and where it needs to be gray, I will gray it out. Okay. So again, the eye needs to be more rounded. So we want to round this eye out a little bit more than what we had it. Okay. This one's going to look a little bit more slanted, a little bit more, just because of the way the way the face is, but not to the degree that we have it. Okay. We can always come back with black and fix the eye, but we want to make sure we get the general like size that we needed to fix. We also want to make sure we keep those eyes on the side of their head. And so we do that by putting in that. And then I'm coming back with that gray. And where it needs to be gray, I'm going to turn gray. And where we want it to be lighter, I will make lighter. Again, we want to separate that head from the back because that head needs to come forward. We are still working on the color blocking. We have not gone beyond that right now. There we go. I'm liking that a whole lot better. So, sometimes you just have to go in and fix, and there's nothing wrong with that. You just paint over. Because he's like, uh-oh, 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 I just got caught. I just got caught. He's like, oh, crap. He's like, I just got caught eating all of this stuff. There we go. Now that's a much better. I'm going to come in with some black and just firm up those eyeballs a little bit. Make them, kind of where I got the brown over too far. I'm going to push that back a little bit. I'm going to keep that roundedness going though, guys. So his eye will look round. I do want his eye to be bigger than real life because this is a whimsical thing. This is a little whimsical, so we want to make sure that eyeball looks like it is rounded and it's not an alien eye, okay? We're not going to put our alien eye back after we fixed it. We want it to look rounded. But at the same time, that eye is a little bit elongated. And now we can come in with the lightness. We want to get that right around that eye because they do have that light kind of like that. Look how cute that is getting. Okay, I'm liking that a lot. Now, for this area here, we need to clean up a little bit too. So we're going to put in a little dark too in here, but we want to build out these like his little nose area here that has these like, that just kind of like this little like mouth area. And then here is that. And then it's going to lead into these cheeks that are going to come in here. Again, a little lighter. We're going to work in some dark, but we want to work in this lighter first. And then we're going to come in with some of the browns and some of the grays in that area. But we want that light undertone because we don't want to have to fight with that. And we would be fighting with it if we I'm gonna do this. This is coming down onto that nose. Our nose actually has to be put into right there, but we'll put that in a minute. And then we're gonna work a little bit of this color in here, just kind of out at the edges. Again, light pulls forward, dark pushes back. This kind of sets up. So we want that dark to kind of come in there around this part. But then we also have this like little lighter brown area going out onto his cheeks a little bit there. So we want to do that. Again, I have forgot the thing. Anyway, I'll keep it. I gotta remember my timer, guys. I will just look up at the thing. I know what it is. We've been painting for about 12 minutes. So, I get excited and I forget. But anyway. Oh, he's looking so cute. So y'all tell me. I don't know that we'll be finished with him today. We may have to pick him back up on Friday and finish him out. Because we haven't really gotten to the putting in any of the detail in him yet. And so I think that there's going to be that we have to do. Yet. And so need to revisit that, right? Figure out where I want a little bit of this brown in his face here. Put a little bit of that in there. Put a little bit of this in here. Where his mouth comes in here. We want a little bit. And here he's going to look like he got lips. We're going to make it so he doesn't have lips. Okay. I need to get my finer tip brush because that's just making it's too big. I'm going to put his nose in. We're going to put that in. We're going to break up those lips a little bit, right? So he no longer looks like he has lips. Okay. Again, we're still fighting that eyeball right there that just wants to like not cooperate. I think we got it better there. And so sometimes you just have to keep trying until you're happy with it. We're still very much just in that color blocking stage where we haven't even gotten out of that. We just are trying to get the main colors in where we want those main colors in. Just put a little bit of gray in this muzzle area here. I just want to layer that on top. Now, just because our squirrel is mainly gray does not mean he does not have some of these tan and some of these dark lines on him. So we're gonna put some of the darker brown and some of the lighter brown on him. On his face, because we want those dark lines in there, okay? But we don't want just it to be like all gray. He has a little bit of brown awning. And so we're just going to start to introduce a little bit of hair with this darker brown, laying it on top. We just got a few more minutes, and we're just going to keep working on this. And then we got like like a few more seconds, I should say. Before we are done for the day. And I will be live with you on Friday. Hard to believe. Oh, Lordy, it's hard to believe we're coming on almost on the last week of October, isn't it? Like, where did October go? Can somebody please tell me where October went? Because I need to know. I need to slow this down just a little bit. Slow it down just a wee little bit. Because I got too much going on. So we're going to be done for today. We are at our 20-minute. So again, my name is Amanda with Simply Flamazing Art, the Creative Course Collab, a curator for the Creative Curiosities Paper Notions Pack, and a proud member of the Crafty Bunch. Here's our little raccoon, not raccoon, our little squirrel that we've been working on. He's a little thief. He's stealing some sunflower seeds. So y'all come join me tomorrow at noon on Friday, and we will probably finish him up. Anyway, y'all have a great rest of your Thursday. I will see you soon. Have a great day. Bye.